Finals on Saturday night here at the City West. Brendan Dolan will face either Thornton or
52.
King.
Well, Wes Newton finds himself 1-0 down in this match against Paul Nicholson, and I can't help but think, you know, he worked really hard to win that throw, that leg against the throw, and then took over 6 starts to get in, which let Nicholson
70.
back in. That's when you've got to kill them off, Stu. You know, you work hard to win one against the throw. That's when you get in quick, and that's what makes a champion. And certainly now, Wes has made it a little bit harder to win this game from this sort of position.
All that's missing from Wes Newton's meteoric rise up the world rankings is that big, elusive first win in a TV major. Of course, lost in Bolton, the UK Open to Taylor. Last year, lost to Whitlock 3 weeks ago at the European Championship.
96.
He was hurt, visibly hurt after that defeat. He truly believed that he was going to win that tournament. But he's come good again here, Wes Newton. Both these players, by the way, appearing at this stage of the Grand Prix for the very first time.
60.
Well, both players are playing some of the best starts of their career, to be quite honest. Paul Nicholson had that bit of a dip for the last 18 months, even on the tour events. He's just finding it so hard to get a rhythm going. He's certainly come good here in this tournament. And his throw looks as good as it should be until he threw that first dart. But he just seems to be doing the right thing at the right time, and that's when Wes Newton's really got to step it up, Stu. He's got to start hitting a few more 140s. He's only hit 2 140s, he's hit 2 180s, but those 140s is what he's got to up.
100. Or you require 112.
Great chance for Nicholson to break at the start of the second set. Will stay there looking for the treble. Just can't help but feel he's missed a trick
You
there.
require 97.
Yeah, no question. And the way the first dart was sitting, it was perfect to set it up. And now Wes has gone and missed the big number. Well, treble 18 he'll go for now, and another big number missed. Well, he
27.
really has let Nicholson in to take the throw in this first set, this first leg of this second set, Stuart. And you know, we talked about not making mistakes, and he can't afford to do. We're in the quarterfinals. Now Nicholson loves his double 16, and he pins it first dart, says thank you very much. And you could see it on Wes's face there, the disappointment that he'd let that leg go.
Just important, wasn't it, to get away in your first visit. Newton struggled throughout this match so far. I just wonder, you know, we mentioned it at the back end of that first set, whether it is actually worth Newton just changing tack for a leg or two and switching to tops at the start of the legs, just to see what happens. He's having no joy at all.
I have to totally agree with you, Stu. I mean, if you're not hitting the double, your preferred double, then switch, because if you're still going to go at it and you keep missing, it's going to be more in your mind that you're going to miss it. And he's still going for the double 16. Well, he's hit it this time, but he's certainly got to start smartening it up.
57.
And loose darts are going to kill him in this match.
Well, there you go. That really does tell the story. Nicholson, anywhere near 50% with the starting doubles is brilliant. And so's that. That is terrific. The first maximum. Paul Nicholson starting to believe he's certainly taking control of the match. But 22 missed darts at the start of the legs from Wes Newton. In a quarter-final of a Grand Prix, got to be better than that.
Well, Nicholson's straight back in there. He'll settle for a straight ton every day of the week. Well, Nicholson, he'll take that, forcing Newton into another 140, or even a 180 he needs. And well, we have to say, although it's in the 20, that's a loose dart. Very hard to get your range off that first dart. He pitches a ton, but not enough for Newton. So Nicholson going to get 6 darts from 110. Don't miss the big numbers.
Double 18 for another leg. Another brilliant finish, and it's all going right for the asset. He's now won 4 consecutive legs. And Newton here is persevering on double 16.
No score.
To be quite honest, Stu, they were actually really well thrown darts. But you see him step back after the second one going, how come they're not going in? So he's getting it in his mind that he's putting them close and can't put them in. Switch to the double tops, Wes, have a go there. It's got to be better than keep missing the double 16s.
51.
25 darts he's missed to get away at the start of legs. Finally does.
112.
He's getting angry as well. Perhaps that's what he needs, you know, to spur him into action. He's not feeling some frustration and anger, a bit of emotion on the stage.
Well, sometimes that's what you need. Makes you throw the dart a little bit harder.
100.
But on the flip side of that, sometimes it can make it get worse. You grip the dart a little bit too hard. But certainly Wes needs to find something, and it looks like he's finding it here.
140.
It's his 4th 140 of the match. He certainly has got to up that category of his scoring, no question.
I just like the way that Nicholson's going about his job here. Not too much is phasing him.
100.
There's been no boos either. There's been cheers for Paul Nicholson tonight, so far.
Yeah, that's probably a bit strange for him. And again, we see 2 missed numbers from Wes, and he's left a bogey. So he's going to need at least 6 starts from 169, where Paul Nicholson, another one of those 140s or a 180, really gives him this set. That's 2 in. What a setup this will be from Nicholson.
140.
Well, he'll settle for that, no question, Stu, and this is big pressure for Wes Newton. Needs to find the treble.
85.
Well, Nicholson took out 110 to win the last leg on double 18. Can he repeat the dose to win the set? Same equation. Well, not this time. So Newton,
58.
he cannot afford to miss. Got to take this out. Got to get this, Wes. 14 to leave the ball. That leaves double 11.
73.
And you can see in the expression of his face, he puts it on the wire. He's got it in his head that he's going to put them on the wire and not put them in. So Nicholson got to go the big 20 for his favourite double 16. And he hasn't missed this many times. 60% at the moment. Well, that pushes that percentage up. A good clean kill from Paul Nicholson. And you have to say that he won that set without much of a fight from Wes. He missed too many big numbers, and he's got to straighten that out. Otherwise, he's out of this tournament.
Wes Newton led 2-1 in the first set with a break of throw, but then took 7 darts to get underway in the next leg, and Paul Nicholson hasn't looked back. Nicholson has won 5 consecutive legs.
No score.
Well, that's a rarity in this match. Nicholson failing to get underway, and that's a rarity too. Newton getting underway with his first dart.
72.
But there's no going back for Newton now. Remember, in his first round, he lost 5 consecutive legs. A set and 2 legs down against Ronnie Backstrom won. He's going to need something akin to that if he wants to stay in this tournament.
No score.
6 darts from Paul Nicholson without registering a double, so this is where Wes has got to pound him, which it looks like he's doing.
140. 140.
That's what you've got to do. Your player misses, your opponent misses, and then you come in with the big scores, get control of the leg, and then don't mess around. Get yourself on a run. Stop this man from his run of 5 legs. Whatever happens,
70.
Wes has got to win 9 legs in this match.
Well, it'll be really disappointing for Paul Nicholson, playing so well,
60.
winning 5 legs on the spin, but failing to get away at the start of this set. Thrown first with the darts as well. The first real error that he's made all night.
140.
Well, that would have certainly put him back in the leg. Oh, Wes is finding it now. Oh, that's his 3rd maximum of the match, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to start hitting these big scores. Don't mess about on the double. Get himself back into this match.
And that puts him in control of the leg, very much so.
60.
He'll stop the rock surely.
59.
Double 16. Yeah, well done, Wes Newton. He's only had 5 darts at doubles at the end of the legs to win the legs. Wes Newton hit 3 of them. Nicholson's dominance exemplified by the fact he's had 12 darts.
112.
I'm just going to say, I just get the feeling that that the shackles may be off for Newton here, playing with a lot more freedom and a lot more relaxed. The pressure's off because he's 2 sets down and he's got to go for it.
You're exactly right. He's thinking, I've got nothing to lose. I'm on the verge of going out. I might as well just, relax and go for it instead of all this frustration and tighten the arm up. And that's exactly what he's doing. He did it against Baxter in the first round. He went 1-0 down.
57.
Ronnie was flying. Ronnie had, the game in the palm of his hand, but Wes fought back, didn't give an inch, took every chance after that first set, ended up winning, and that's why he's here now. So get this set back, Wes, and then he's really back in the match. But certainly Paul Nicholson, you mentioned earlier on about, he's looking the best he's looked for a long time. He certainly does. His rhythm's good. His darts are speaking, a lot of words here.
59.
Well, on top of that, he's pain-free. We touched on that last night in his victory. He had problems all year with a trapped nerve in his neck, which has affected his throw. Now playing his darts with no pain at all, keeping fit in the gym. Chiropractor has done wonders. As you say, his darts are doing the talking now,
59.
which makes a change. You can never normally shut him up.
53.
Nicholson, more than happy with just 1 treble. That's a great dart. He's going to get 2 darts at the double when he returns.
99.
All Wes can do is hit a big score and hope he misses. And to be quite honest, at the moment, Nicholson's not missing a lot getting in or getting out, so you've got to fancy Nicholson to level it up in this 3rd set.
84. All you require 54.
Well, again, disappointment this for Newton, having broken the throw. He's allowed Nicholson back into the set. Double 10. Well, as you say, he isn't missing much, and he's back in control, and he's throwing here.